We're back, another selfie. Oh boy, here we go. We gotta lay up nacelles, those things right here. I gotta lay up these and those before we can get back to decals on the JJ Mobile. So let's get going. Well, there we are. That's the last of the parts. Aside from the armature coming from Ken Palco, this is it. Parts-wise, that was a lot of parts to make up. If you consider all the small parts I showed you at the beginning of these videos, it's quite an undertaking, but that's what you got to do to get a big ship. Of course, there's the engineering section there, and of course, one part of the saucer section there, and another part of it under there. So we're just waiting. What's going to happen next, of course, is I'm going to start trimming, although a lot of them have been trimmed already, but then start cutting out the window. So let's get back to this, because what we're going to do now is put more decals on, and you can see just in the light there, the sheen. These look painted on. I can't even see where the decal is. There's no icing at all, and this is all a result of the microsol, which is, you know, you put this on your decals. If you're new to this, you put this on after you water slide them on. I usually take a paper towel and soak up the extra moisture, spread a coat on this on, and walk away. And when it'll start to wrinkle up on you and look like it's the end of the world happening to your decal. But when you come back later and it's dry, it looks like this. My, oh my! Good. These little stripy guys, oh my goodness, you know, this can look so bad if you don't do it right, and I've seen it and on the internet, and people are very happy with their model, but I am so anal retentive. If one of these is not evenly paralleled to the other all the way around, I start to go out of my mind, and the more and more I do on it, the less and less parallel they look. Although, you know, you reach a point of no return. I mean, they do look great, but I just, why does my eye keeps telling me this one and that one? And but you know, these are individual. They're not grouped, and so you can just kind of put the whole thing on. I think that was so you didn't put the clear stuff, the clear decal material over the windows. So, which they didn't do with the Enterprise refit. See, that one's trying to move on me, so I got my eye on it. You can see it, can't you? I know I can. Move, and if you see what happens? You get it just right, and then you knock it out again. It's pretty trying, boys and girls. It really is, and especially trying to keep the camera on what you're doing. And there, they don't come out the same length, so luckily they give you lots of these. But if you look really carefully there, you can see the actual lines you should be following, which is helpful. So, but you need to wear these. Yes, these. Lots of decals on, and I gotta say, doing the stripes on the sides were the hardest decals to do, and because you have to be so patient and so calm, and feel like you need to go outside and take a long walk after you've got those on, breathe some fresh air, and relax, which is exactly what I did. Took the dogs out. But they're fine. They're straight. Wow. I started putting also some on the nacelles, and since I had to replace these balls with my own vacuum form version, I found out that these no longer fit. So I did a little carving on the decal before I put it on and got them to fit good. They're crinkly right now because we've got Solvaset on it. Likewise, this you can see is getting to be very smooth and very nice. So this model, well, by tomorrow I'm hoping to have all the decals on. And of course we did get our nacelles done today for the big TOSE. And we got the other pylons that hold up the nacelles, which are a lot smaller than these. like I said, the ship grows on you. I know, some of you it just will never grow on. The nacelles are a bit much. But, as the saying goes, to each their own. And that goes towards people who get things like Star Trek and say, hey, you know what, I want to take a different spin on it and do different with it. And a lot of people do this with a lot of other movies. And I definitely was down on it at first. But I was coming from a pretty bad place at the time, too. With my wife fighting cancer, and I wasn't the happiest person in the world. But now I am, because I met beautiful Mary. And really, taking a breath, the ship ain't so bad. I still don't like the movies, okay? So we'll leave it at that. I mean, they're okay. The first one was, the second one was, I struggled to stay awake. But, you know, you're not going to like everything. I mean, look how many of you don't like Interstellar. And I think it's the best science fiction space movie made since 2001. Say no more. Downstairs, we'll turn off the warp drive. Well, we got a dog there. Downstairs, isn't it lovely having an upstairs and a downstairs? I just checked one of these, and they really, well, they always come out very, very well. Using this 1065, they're beautiful pieces, and they're hollow, so they'll accommodate the aluminum really easy. I just have to flat sand them and then glue them together. So, and I'm sure they're all good. I always kind of put them back in the mold afterwards. So these are looking great. We'll open all this stuff tomorrow. Oh boy, I wish I wasn't so tired. I'd run a few laps. I love this Lotus. Isn't it neat? I just love it. Jimmy Clark. And we take a trip down the track here, because it's going to be coming soon as I get a camera. This is kind of cool. I've been wanting to do this. And I don't know if I can go around the whole thing. I don't think I can. Because we have to go under the bridge here. But pretty good camera work, huh? Whoa, we lost the road there into the turn down here, and here's where we run into a problem. Well, maybe we can. I know, I'm being silly. Here's a complete tour of the track. A lot bigger than it looks when you're standing on the outside. Now we're back to going on the track again. Da, 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 da. Here we come into the straightaway, which looks a lot longer, because now we're down in the park, than just looking at it in a picture. The track's bigger than you think. See? So, that's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Really.